Hi, I'm Gardener Scott. Garlic scapes are a wonderful benefit to growing hardneck garlic. Join me as I show you how to use them to make garlic scape pesto. You can use garlic scapes in place of onions and garlic, green onions, scallions, but one of the most creative and most used way of using garlic scapes is in a pesto. After washing your scapes, you want to give them a rough chop into pieces that are 3, maybe 4 inches big. And we'll be taking these pieces, and we want about a cup of these chopped garlic scapes to start the pesto. We'll take the scapes and put them into a food processor along with nuts of your choice. Now for this recipe for pesto, I'm using about a cup of the scapes, about a 1/4 cup of walnuts, but you could just as easily use pine nuts, almonds, whatever your favorite happens to be. I'll take a pinch of salt and a little bit of parmesan. Ultimately, we'll be putting 1/2 cup of parmesan in, but for now, we just want to give it a quick pulsing to break this up a little bit. After the pieces have started breaking apart, we'll add a little bit more of the parmesan and a little bit of lemon juice, about a tablespoon of fresh squeezed lemon. This will add a nice flavor, some acid, and will also help it stay nice and green. So we'll turn it on now and then gradually add our olive oil. We're using up to a cup of olive oil, but I think for this small amount, we'll really only need about 1/2 cup. At this point, I'll go ahead and add the rest of the parmesan. This just helps so it doesn't get too blended in initially. We want some pieces of the parmesan in the mix at this point. If it's sticking to the sides, it's perfectly fine to scrape it off for this final bit of mixing. The last of this 1/2 cup of olive oil, and we're almost done. The amount of olive oil you add will determine how creamy or chunky your pesto happens to be. I like mine to have a little bit of texture to it, but still creamy enough to spread. The garlic scapes for this pesto came from my own garden, which means it's about as fresh as it possibly can be. I've used the pesto tossed with some rotini pasta, and I'm using it to top a nice grilled chicken breast. And there you have it. How to make garlic scape pesto. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know below. If you'd like to subscribe to the Gardener Scott channel and you haven't done so, you can do so now. If you like the video, you can give me a thumbs up and share. I'm Gardener Scott. Enjoy gardening.